We're going to be recapping this real soon. I'm marking all the caps right now. We have all the caps from contact mics. I'll show you in a second. So we are definitely marking with a marker. We're using a laser. You guys can see where I've been marking them for a while. If you guys see the red markers like these right here, you can see them. This is the President Grant 1. And we have it all here. And I took those off there, but you guys don't worry. I put a piece of blue tape where I want to line it up like you saw on the wires. These are the caps of the President Grant 1. So you guys know the problem is this is what we're going to be doing. These are the caps from contact mics. And we have the list here, the marks of the chips we're at. You guys know. And we're going to be great. And right now, we haven't got our medicine yet. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. We might be setting that up tomorrow. Right now, I'm going to start working on this because it's poor conditions all week on DX land, I heard. I saw it on Romeo International Charlie Group Rotate. These are the capacitors you go for. You see these lists like C42, C42 and stuff like that. And what you do when you get the cap put in there for those areas, you check them off with your pin, and it means you got your cap complete that way. So contact mics will give you this, and I gave you the code a while back on one of these things where you can actually get it here. The code, if you go on the site to look at Tiny's downloads, if you want this, the code for this one is for the Grant 1. And I'm trying to show you in a second. This is the one for the code. I'm going to give you guys where you can download this. It is G196 for the password. You just go to this site here on Contact Bytes. You can download it right away. That's it. tinyurl.com downloads. This is for the President Grant 1 3-button version. So if you guys want to go get this right now, go ahead and print it out and go find these capacitors. Maybe you guys can do some different allocations to it. Who knows? These are the lists of the caps you'll find and give it to you guys here. You can pause this video later and to get that. These are from Contact Mics to President Grant 1. And that's what we're going to do. And right now, we're still marking with a marker. And we're using a mirror to mirror up. And I'll show you guys in a second. We're using a mirror to do this so we can mirror it this way. And I'm marking with the laser like this. I'll show you in a second. For example, we do right here, we mark it with the laser. And we find the king we want. And you guys will find the cap. And that's how we're going to do it. And right there, we mark it with this thing. And mostly gives you an idea. You guys can see where the laser is pointing. That's how we're going to do it. And mark it to the side. And you guys can see what I'm doing right there. And that's how you guys do it. And I'm going to get that thing off. And these little bug things were jumping all over the place. But everything's alright. And our original Grant is okay. And we had took those off earlier today. You guys know the relays problem. If we could find one of these relays, let me know. So we're going to recap the whole radio. It's going to take me a while to do this. And you guys know that's all the caps in there. And it looks like some were in place a while back where they marked them with this one here. Someone did this. I did not mark those. I'm going to remove all these caps and put them in there. It's going to take a while to do it. I got to make sure I'm marking them close. And this is the one with the 858 chassis. You guys can see the 858 chassis down here. And this is the one we're using from Contact Mics. This is going to be the easiest thing. So it's going to take a while to do this. But the solder iron, when I did desolder this today, that's the one that goes to the transformer. This black and white wire goes to the speakers. I marked the red where it matched up where the speaker is. Same thing, the one with the red marker to the transformer. So we got that ready to go. I marked on the transformer earlier today. You guys can see it here. So we're good. So you guys can see where I marked the red markers of them, where the speaker goes, where that white wire goes. And the one with the transformer, you guys see the red marker right there where it goes into a slot hole. That's how it works. And I had to do that to desolder. So I set the lowest setting on 350 Celsius on the solder iron today. You guys know the one I have. She's still kicking butt today. So we had to do that. So we're going to be desoldering this when I mark all the caps. Then we'll start doing the desoldering. And we're going to probably doing that soon. These almost look like the same as the Madison boards. I think they're almost the same from the President Madison 1. It looks almost the same kind of board, instead it's smaller. It has the same components of the Madison, it looks like. Man, if something happened to my Madison, we can re-swipe these to it. I think some of these will work. But mostly we're going to recap all this today, sometime during this week. After we get done with the Madison stuff and doing the live stream, get it all tested out, get the camera set up for the OBS studio, the cell phone camera. Once we line those up and everything good, that's when I'll start working on this. And make sure adjust the microphone gain on the Madison when we do. Once we adjust the microphone gain to get the amplifier on the right position on this thing, that range I usually stay in for the Core 139, will be okay. That's what I'm waiting to do that for. This one's a 4-pin, just same thing as the Madison. And you guys seen this thing. This thing's talked all over the world, to Australia, New Zealand, the West Coast United States. It's made to, it's heard Guam once, and it's been around the world. So long as you don't get this thing messed up, we're cool. This is a President Madison 1. 3 buttons. These were the first ones that came out. And I always never get the TX light working good. The TX light has never been working ever since when I first got it. The TX light used to work, not anymore. But maybe we'll find a way how we get that to work later on. But we're going to start working, doing all these recaps soon. And like I'm doing it right now, we're just marking where the caps are at on the little circle, silver things like I showed you there. And we're going to be doing that for a while. And after that, we'll start recapping this radio. But the hard part right now, I got to take a while to mark where all the caps at. And that's what we do. So I'm showing this here. This is pretty good. This is the President Grant 1. So you guys have a good day. And we're going to start on this real soon. And this is 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, getting on down. UDX 362 Knoxville, Tennessee, get on down. We'll catch you later and bring up more videos soon.